Pisces, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jamie, with Lost Boy. Gonna be doing another reading for y'all. This is for my Pisces that have Pisces anywhere in their birth chart. Crosswatchers, of course, you are welcome. Flip the roles as you see fit. Only take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that do not. I do want to say thank you to everybody out there who has supported the channel. It really does mean the world to me. It allows this channel to grow, and it gets these messages out there to others who need it. If anybody is interested in booking a private reading with me, all of that information is down below in the description box. Alright, Pisces, let's get into your reading. Alrighty, Universe. What do you want Pisces to know at this time? And what's going on in their energy that they might be unaware of? This is for Pisces. Okay, that one really wants to come out. We have the Ten of Swords, so we do have a completion of a cycle here. Somebody has learned a lesson, but I also feel like they're still looking back at the past. So there's an energy here for somebody still looking back at the past, looking back at the old them. Maybe not even knowing what side or what direction to go down now. We do have an eclipse here as well, so something here has definitely been revealed. We do have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so maybe there was some kind of departure in your life, or maybe you departed something. So I feel like something here just wasn't vibing with you anymore. You weren't connecting with it at a soul level. I feel like you were wanting more out of something, which caused some kind of evolution. And now you're in this spot where you're like, what now? Tell me more for Pisces. Tell me more for Pisces, please. Page of Cups. There you guys are, right? A little fish. Pisces is here. Whatever this was, you definitely turned your back on something here, and you're focused on yourself at this time. You're focused on loving yourself, nurturing yourself, maybe even exploring your desires, your ideas, getting some kind of new kind of inspiration here, right? Like I said, you guys definitely weren't feeling something before. Something was not meshing with you anymore. Four of Cups. Yeah, that's the state that we're in right now. Maybe you guys have been focused on a loss. You were focused on a missed opportunity here, right? Or maybe you realized that that opportunity was not missed. It was just waiting for you to take it. But now it's all about, how do I go about doing that, right? This could have been like some kind of goal or something here that you wanted to do in your life, right? Maybe it's some kind of path that you wanted for yourself, right? And it never happened, or it didn't happen because you missed out on the opportunity here, right? Because you were still stuck in your ego in some sense. You were still battling your ego, right? Something here about learning to control yourself, learning to control your urges, which better controls your time. Tell me more, please, for Pisces. King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. All three of these cards are all looking in the same direction, right? But not knowing what path to go, right? So we're holding on to something here. Four of Pentacles, that's holding on. That's holding on tightly to what we have. And this nine of Swords, this is definitely a mental prison of some sort. There's a lot of thoughts, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of what ifs. There's a lot of what ifs. What ifs. Something has been unstable or ungrounded. I feel like you guys are in this moment right now. It's like the in-between stage, right? Of leaving an old life and stepping into a new one, right? And I feel like you guys are feeling a little bit down, a little bit sad about that. But there's nothing wrong with that, because this is the time, right? That in-between stage is where you're able to explore, right? Explore a little bit. Something here about your inspiration. It's time for you to start exploring, right? The answer is just not going to come to you of what it is. And I'm hearing, like, what am I supposed to be doing next, right? And the universe is saying, take a moment, right, to explore all the little things that make you happy, all the little things that society told you to put aside, right? Do those things, right? Pick up that piano and learn how to play it, right? I'm not saying make a career out of it. You might not turn into a musician, but explore that avenue, right? Explore that avenue. Write that book that you've been wanting to write, right? Even though if people might not read it, right? Write it anyway, right? Explore. Have fun. Be creative, right? You're in that in-between stage where you really can get to the root of who you are and where you want to be. And that's a beautiful moment to be in, right? As you're shedding all of the expectations that society has thrown on you. Tell me more. The Hermit card and the Sun card. We have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so there might have been a little bit of victimhood mentality at play here, right? Feeling like we're left out in the cold, right? And we can feel like that when we feel rejected, right? But rejection is God's protection. Because it was never meant for you. You were meant for something else. You were meant for something greater. And now you have the time and the opportunity to actually explore that, right? Because this rejection cleared up space for you to actually have time for yourself. And to not have all the negative talk and the negative say of other people around you to weigh you down, to hold you back, and to stop you from exploring that. Because a lot of times people like to project themselves and their insecurities onto others, not knowing and realizing the effect that it can have on people by the words that they speak, right? It's like casting a spell without realizing it, right? Because spells are all about spelling. Something here about you changing the way that you talk to yourself, too, is going to help you change your reality, right? Because I do see the Hermit card here. I do see going within, right? I do see that soul search, and I do see that exploration, right? I also do see the mask coming down and admitting the truth to yourself about certain situations here, right? Sometimes we like to give people the benefit of the doubt, right? But all that really does is that holds us back, right? Because that doesn't allow us to admit the actual truth, right? And I'm a firm believer in believing in who people are the first time they show you. And maybe you were shown a few different times, Pisces. But the worst is over, because like innocence is here, freedom is here with the Sun card. This is ultimate happiness. This is expressing joy. This is knowing who you are now, being unstoppable and being unmovable. Right? That moment of solitude really strengthened your connection to this earthly plane. It made it stronger. Tell me more, please, for Pisces. Okay. The Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, there's the Five of Pentacles again, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. You guys are like leveling up spiritually, right? And you may not even feel like you are, but you really are. Like, you have high regards to you. You have been so victorious that I don't even think that you've taken a moment to celebrate all the wins that you've had, because you've had to battle a lot here. I do have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So something is definitely coming in as a shock. It's going to shake things up. It's going to shake your current circumstances up here. Because the time is now. The time is now for you. Right? Because something here about you didn't allow your circumstances to break you. You continued to work on yourself with self-love and self-care here. It's like you were your own soulmate. You were your own soulmate. You know, you've been working hard here with the Eight of Pentacles, right? Working at the task at hand, working on your stability, working on your prosperity, working on your wealth, right? For some of you guys, maybe this had to do with love here, right? And you separated from somebody in the past. And you've taken the time to work on yourself, right? To strengthen your foundation. And the time is now for you to be rejoiced, right? You didn't allow your circumstances to hold you back, no matter how much people tried to remind you of the pain. No matter how long and how much they tried, you still made it through. I have the Lovers and I have the Hanged Man here now that I split the card. You're walking into a new choice, into a new path here, right? And I feel like the universe is saying, whatever timeline you want, you can pick it now. You can pick it now. Because now you've been able to see something differently here. And now the choice is yours, right? You are blessed by the universe. Because you strengthened your partnership with yourself. It's like knowing who you really are now and being unmovable, being unshakable. Tell me more for Pisces, please. The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords. This situation is going to be changing for you. Right? And those who have did you wrong, now they're going to be reaping what they sow. Because you're changing something. You're deciding to be your own savior. Right? Like I said, you strengthen your connection with yourself. You are your own savior. You are your own Prince Charming. You did this in spite of those around you. Whatever the situation was that left you feeling neglected, it left you feeling rejected. It was all to push you into your greatest self, into your higher self. And something here about you being able to see the full picture now. You're able to see the full story now. And it's all making sense. It's all lining up for you. All the hard work that you put in, and I feel like you did it alone. You did it in secret. You did it in private. Right? You're now getting ready to reap all of the benefits from that. And with this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like whatever this was, I feel like there's also something here where somebody could have did this on purpose. I don't know why people do that, right? Some people just don't like to see other people win. You know, because they're jealous, you know, of what you have. And Pisces, you know, you're a very kind soul, right? I'm a Virgo, so like Pisces is my natural 7th house, so I know what it's like, you know, to have people project their insecurities onto you in a way where they try to make it seem like you're the problem, right? And trying to shed yourself from that is a very, very difficult and painful process, but one that is definitely very worth it in the end. And I feel like that's, you know, you're in that in-between stage right now where you're like, but I've been doing all this work and I don't see I don't see the results. And it's like, don't worry, the results are already here. The universe sees the results. The universe saw your hard work, right? And the energy is building up in the background. It's invisible right now. It's invisible right now. But it is working. It is working. I have the Emperor here. You're bossing up. You're leveling up, Pisces. You are going to be in charge now. That's the difference. You're in charge now, right? You're not playing the game by other people's rules anymore, right? Hell, you're not even playing their game anymore. And that's what these people aren't going to like, right? That's what's shaking up this energy, because now it's a new game. Now it's your game. And now they need to learn the rules. Yes, they do. The Magician and the Justice in the reverse. So you're manifesting a new life. You're shifting into a new reality. You're reminding yourself that you have all the tools necessary in order to craft the reality and craft the life that you need, that you never needed these individuals in the first place, right? That's why you are rejected, because they were never meant for you, right? I feel like you're ushering some kind of karmic justice here by you finally walking away, right? And maybe you kept a little bit of in contact with these people, right? Because maybe they were family, right? But whatever you're doing is going to be ushering some kind of karmic justice here, right? Because sometimes walking away has to be done in order to teach other people a lesson. Not only to protect your peace, but it teaches them a lesson to not abuse other people's kindness. And that's the problem with this world, right? A lot of people feel so entitled, and they abuse people's kindness, right? And they fall into the habit of, but Pisces will always do it, right? And it's like, well, not anymore. Pisces is not doing it anymore. Pisces, if this reading resonates with you guys, consider hitting that like button. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. All of these cards just came flying, right? So something is getting ready to take flight for you. You're get ready to soar. I feel like it's going to happen. It's going to be like this. Right? It's going to be like a snap. And these people are not going to know what hit them. Universe, help me clarify this reading, please. I do want to clarify a couple of cards here. I do want to clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Can you help me clarify the Ten of Swords? The Hierophant in the reverse, the Four of Wands in the reverse, the Five of Swords in the reverse, and Temperance in the reverse. Whew. That's definitely an unstable foundation here with the Four of Wands in the reverse, right? That's no celebration. That's definitely the party is over. The Hierophant in the reverse, that's an individual here who doesn't believe in anything bigger than them, that doesn't believe in anything higher. They have no faith. It's also somebody here who's been very uncommittal, right? So there's been no commitment in regards to a foundation, to a stability, probably to a home situation here. There's been nothing but fights and conflicts and arguments here, and I feel like there's no resolution, right? There's no more resolution, right? The only answer here is no, is bye. I'm out. I'm done, right? Because that's a Ten of Swords. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with the non-committal energy. I am done with people saying and not doing. That's what it is, right? Because you're expected to do, right? You're expected all the time. But the moment that somebody else drops the ball, it's like they have every excuse in the book, right? So now you're learning where other people's priorities lie, right? And if people are not willing to prioritize you, then why should you be prioritizing them? Tell me about the Nine of Swords, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Twice here. your situation is going to be turning around. You're going to be doing a complete 180 in the whole opposite different direction. And like I said, these people are not going to know what hit them. Because you've been working hard. You've been working in secret, right? And what the work you've been doing has been internal, right? It's been on the inside. And that's why you've been able to move in secret, right? It's kind of like you have some information that other people don't know, right? Because now you're like with that hanged man that we saw earlier when I split the deck, right? You're seeing things completely differently now. It's like you've been given like this gift of like discernment, right? Or like your intuition is stronger than what it's ever been. The King of Swords in the reverse, that just flipped out. This is a cold individual. This is somebody here who doesn't say what they mean. They don't do what they say. They're quick to lash out when things don't go their way. They're very controlling, very tyrant. I don't know who this person is to you. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do have Virgo here. I have Leo here. I have Sagittarius here. I have Taurus here. I have Taurus twice. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. The High Priestess in the reverse. The secret's out. This person's going to be exposed. That's what this is. The Knight of Swords. The secret's out. Oh, the secret is out. That your time of resting, your time of being secluded is over. It's over, because whatever these people did is now being exposed. This person's not going to be happy about it. Somebody around you is getting exposed for the actions that they did to you, and other people are going to be so pissed off that they actually followed the other person and not you, but now it's too late for them to try and fix it with you, because it's too late. It's too late. It's been too much damage. That's what it is. That is what I have for y'all, Pisces. I'm sending you all lots of love and light. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. I upload every single week for every single sign. And with that, I'm sending you all lots of love, lots of light. But remember that things are moving in your favor now. The universe is in full support of you. And that is what I have, Pisces. Ciao.